Job interview conversation. Personal shopper interview conversation.
How did you get interested in personal shopping?
I've always loved fashion and helping people look their best. I started my career as a personal shopper when I was working as a sales associate at a high-end department store. I quickly realized that I had a knack for picking out the perfect items for my clients and helping them put together complete looks that made them feel confident and fabulous. I loved seeing the joy on my clients' faces when they saw themselves in the mirror after I had helped them select the right clothing and accessories, and I knew that this was something I wanted to do for a living. Now, as a professional personal shopper, I get to help people every day find the clothing and accessories that make them look and feel their best. It's a job that I absolutely love, and I feel so lucky to be able to do what I do.
What kind of shoppers do you typically work with?
I typically work with two types of shoppers. Those who are looking for a specific item and those who are looking for a complete wardrobe makeover. For the former, I help them find the perfect piece that fits their style and budget. For the latter, I work with them to create a new wardrobe that reflects their personal style and meets their needs. In both cases, I strive to provide an enjoyable and personalized shopping experience.
How do you help your clients find the right clothing and style for their needs?
I take my clients' individual preferences and budget into account when helping them choose clothing and accessories. I also consider their body type, skin tone, and hair color to ensure that they look their best. I may give them suggestions on what colors or styles to avoid, as well as which ones would flatter them most. I often go shopping with my clients to help them find the right items, and I also offer advice on how to put together outfits and accessorize.
What are your favorite parts of the job?
There are many things I enjoy about being a personal shopper, but some of my favorite parts include helping people find the perfect outfit for a special occasion, working with clients to build their wardrobe, and simply seeing the joy on people's faces when they find that perfect item. I also love the challenge of finding the best deals and creating unique looks on a budget.
What is the most challenging part of personal shopping?
There are a few challenges that come with personal shopping. The first challenge is finding the right items for the client. This can be difficult if the client has specific requests or if they are looking for something unique. Another challenge is staying within the budget that the client has set. This can be difficult if the client is looking for high-end items or if they have a large budget. Finally, keeping the client happy can be challenging. This includes making sure that the items they receive are to their liking and that they are happy with the overall experience.
How do you stay up to date on the latest fashion trends?
There are a few different ways that I stay up to date on the latest fashion trends. I regularly read fashion magazines, both online and offline, and I also follow a number of fashion bloggers and influencers. I also keep an eye on what celebrities and other public figures are wearing, as they often set the trends. Additionally, I attend fashion weeks and other industry events when possible, as these are great places to see the latest styles firsthand.
What are your tips for staying within a budget when shopping?
There are a few key tips that can help you stay within your budget when shopping. Make a list. Before you go shopping, make a list of the items you need to buy. This will help you stay focused on your purchases and avoid buying unnecessary items. Set a budget. Determine how much money you can realistically spend on your purchases. Once you have a budget in mind, stick to it. Compare prices. Take the time to compare prices between different stores or online retailers. This will help you ensure that you are getting the best deal on the items you need. Avoid impulse purchases. It can be tempting to buy things that we don't really need when we see them on sale or in the store. However, these impulse purchases can quickly add up and blow our budgets. Try to resist the temptation and stick to your list.
How do you deal with difficult clients or requests?
There is no one-size-fits-all answer to this question, as the best way to deal with difficult clients or requests will vary depending on the situation. However, some tips on how to deal with difficult clients or requests include being patient and understanding, being flexible and willing to negotiate, being assertive and clear in your communication, and maintaining a professional and positive attitude.
What do you think is the biggest misconception about personal shoppers?
There are a few misconceptions about personal shoppers that seem to be fairly common. One is that personal shoppers are only for wealthy people or celebrities. This simply isn't true. Personal shoppers can be beneficial for anyone who wants or needs help with their shopping, regardless of their budget. Another misconception is that personal shoppers will only shop at high-end, expensive stores. Again, this isn't the case. Personal shoppers can help you find what you need at any type of store, whether it's a thrift store or a designer boutique. Finally, some people think that personal shoppers are only concerned with fashion and appearance. While this may be true for some personal shoppers, others are just as concerned with finding practical items that fit their clients' needs and lifestyle.
Do you have any funny or memorable stories from your time as a personal shopper?
I remember one time when I was working as a personal shopper at a department store. A woman came up to me and asked me to help her find a dress for her daughter's wedding. She was very specific about what she wanted and was very picky about the dresses that I showed her. After looking through several dresses, she finally found one that she liked. However, when she went to try it on, she realized that it was too small. She was so upset that she started to cry. I felt so bad for her and tried to console her. In the end, she ended up finding a dress that fit her daughter perfectly and she was very happy.
How do you deal with the stress of the job?
There are a few things that I do in order to deal with the stress of the job. First, I make sure that I have a good support system in place. This includes having a great group of friends and family who are always there for me when I need them. Secondly, I try to stay as organized as possible. This means keeping track of my schedule, my deadlines, and my to-do list. This helps me to stay on top of everything and prevents me from getting overwhelmed. Lastly, I make sure to take some time for myself every day. This can be anything from reading a book, going for a walk, or just taking a few minutes to relax.
What are your plans for the future, both personally and professionally?
I am currently studying fashion merchandising and hope to one day work as a personal shopper or in a related field. I would love to continue to work with clients one-on-one to help them build their perfect wardrobe. I am also interested in eventually working in visual merchandising or as a stylist for photo shoots. In the future, I hope to continue to develop my eye for fashion and my styling skills so that I can help people feel their best.
Do you have any other skills or experience that you feel would be helpful in personal shopping?
I have worked as a personal shopper before, and I have also worked in customer service and retail. I feel that my experience in these areas would be helpful in personal shopping, as I would be able to understand the needs of the customer and provide them with excellent service.
What do you think sets you apart from other personal shoppers?
I believe that my extensive experience in the fashion industry, combined with my natural ability to style people, sets me apart from other personal shoppers. I have a keen eye for detail and a passion for helping people look their best, which I believe are essential qualities for a successful personal shopper. Additionally, I am very personable and have excellent customer service skills, which I believe are important in creating a positive shopping experience for clients.
Do you have any advice for people who are thinking about hiring a personal shopper?
There are a few things to consider when hiring a personal shopper, such as budget, style, and needs. It is important to communicate with the personal shopper to ensure that they understand your style and budget. Be sure to ask for recommendations and reviews from friends or family who have used a personal shopper before.
Is there anything else you would like to share that we haven't covered?
No, there is nothing else I would like to share.